Hello everybody, my name is Valentina Julio and today I'll be talking about an AI tool that can be used for educational purposes. So, Humata AI is an artificial intelligence tool created to help users understand documents more easily. In education, we can describe it as a smart assistant that reads and analyzes documents for us. It identifies the most important information, summarizes key ideas, and answers questions directly from the text we upload. In this way, it helps both students and teachers work more efficiently with academic material. So, the main purpose of Humata AI is to support learning through document-based explanations. It was designed to help users understand long or complicated academic papers and to provide quick summaries and key points. It also assists students when they are studying, researching, or reviewing information. Overall, the tool reduces the time spent reading and makes learning more accessible. In a school or university context, Humata AI works as a helpful assistant that we can interact with. First, users upload a document such as a PDF, a research article, a textbook, or a class note. Then the tool automatically analyzes the context and identifies essential concepts. It can answer questions in real time using only the information from the document, and it can transform difficult materials into simpler explanations. Teachers can also use it to extract key ideas when preparing lessons or studying guides. Humata does not replace the teacher but supports understanding and access to information. So now talking about the advantages of using Humata AI, this tool offers several benefits. First, it allows students to understand large or complex documents in just a few minutes. Second, it provides personalized support because users can ask specific questions and receive clear explanations directly from the document. Third, it strengthens research skills by helping students identify important concepts without feeling overwhelmed. And finally, it saves a lot of time, especially when preparing for exams, working on homeworks, or writing academic papers. So, on the opposite, we have the disadvantages and limitations of the AI tool. So, despite its benefits, Humata is also a limited tool. It depends on technology, so users need a device and internet access. It may seem obvious because we are talking about artificial intelligence after all, but you may not be able to have like a source of internet or a device all the time. So if you don't have that, you will not be able to use this tool. And also, its accuracy also depends on the quality of the document. If the field is unclear or incomplete, the responses will be limited. Like if you upload, for example, a document that has images instead of text that the AI tool can read, it may not work as well as it would work with other type of documents. So another limitation is that it is not designed for young children as it does not include visual or play-based learning features. Now we have another point, accessibility for students with special needs. Humata AI can be a helpful tool for students with special needs. For example, it can support learners with ADHD by breaking long texts into shorter and easier parts. Students with dyslexia can benefit from simpler summaries, and because of the tool uses text-based output, it is accessible for students with hearing impairments. However, students who struggle with reading still need guidance from a teacher, and Humata cannot replace specialized educational support. Now we have another point, accessibility for students with special needs. Humata AI can be a helpful tool for students with special needs. For example, it can support learners with ADHD by breaking long texts into shorter and easier parts. Students with dyslexia can benefit from simpler summaries, and because of the tool uses text-based output, it is accessible for students with hearing impairments. However, students who struggle with reading still need guidance from a teacher, and Humata cannot replace specialized educational support. Now, regarding the accessibility features, the tool offers several useful accessibility features. It provides clear and concise explanations, it reduces reading load by summarizing long documents, and it simplifies difficult topics. Its interface is easy to use, which helps students who may have attention or processing difficulties. So the last part, and not for being less important, we have the recommendation for teachers. So Humata AI is highly recommended for teachers. It can extract key points from academic texts, which helps in design lessons and preparing materials. It also supports differentiated instruction by offering summaries at different levels of difficulty. Teachers can save time when analyzing documents or research articles, and students can become more autonomous at their learning. The tool complements teaching practices and enhances the learning experience without replacing the role of the teacher. So I think this would be all for this AI tool that can be used in many educational settings. Me myself, I have used the tool a lot, like to design my classes, to summarize long texts, and I think it's very useful, and we can take advantage of that both as teachers and as students. Thank you.